came out of the Air Force, and when did you start thinking about uh, setting up this startup, or just when did those ideas come into your mind? You could have taken any other career, right? So, I know you worked you're employed in a different company before you had your startup.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I was.
what was that journey like, and at what point did these ideas start to form?
So actually, the idea started to form while I was still in the Air Force.
Mm.
So I was in a unit called the Rapid Capabilities Office, and the idea of that unit is to take. So if you're familiar with technology readiness levels, it's a NASA scale, but TRL 3 is it's in the lab. There's an idea, a bit of a prototype. TRL 9 being the fully operational product you can buy on the shelf. So the RCA was designed to take a horizon scan for TRL 3 products that and concepts that could help the Air Force further itself, get them to TRL 7, which is you can hand them over to a user and they can develop further, but do it really fast. So within 6 months to 3 years, depending on how exquisite that technology was. And it was a new concept. The Americans had an offer similar, and we kind of sprung up out of that idea. And in that organisation was when I was working with collaborative autonomy. And it was clear that there was a glaring hole in the guardrails, the safety of the way that these things were going to be employed, and the ethical considerations about how do we make a system that isn't human behave ethically, or at least have some form of moral judgment that we might have.